Alright guys, Criminal here, back to you with another video. Homelander was nerfed, mainly as combo game, that's the main thing that changed. Like combos like this used to be meterless and now they take you bar. So that really hurt his damage, standalone. Like, it does much less damage now. His optimal back then was doing it much more, like... That was pretty much the optimal, 39. Now your optimal from that same starter is like this. That's pretty much the optimal you get. Either that or the more optimal version, which is this. You do this. Sorry, my bad. It's a bit more tricky. It's harder execution too. This is basically the optimal, 33. Not bad, but you can get more. And yeah, I'm gonna explain it really quickly and show you just the meterless optimals mid-screen and corner with this character. Mid-screen optimal is this. The one I just showed. That's the mid-screen. 31. That's mid-screen optimal, that's what you want to do. From the same starter in the corner, you just do this and go into the laser, as you would before. That really didn't change that much. You just go into laser and from there do whatever combo you want, but that's really how you get into that. You just do this and into the laser. Right? So yeah, that's it for meterless optimals for this guy, without cameos. Now, the main thing that changes, of course, combo game. So I'm just gonna be helping you with this one to understand the combo game with Chameleon, which is his best cameo. I don't think it's the best cameo. There's no discussion to be made here. It's not even remotely close. She is by far the greatest cameo for him. We shouldn't come as a surprise because that's the case for like 90% of the roster, because she is so head and shoulders above every other cameo in this game and it's not even remotely comparable. So, the combo game with Chameleon. I'm gonna be going over each disguise and then how to use them in unison. So, number one is Jade. It's very straightforward. It's exactly like you would use Sarina. There's no difference. Only difference is the damage is a little bit lower, but the cooldown makes up for it. That's not what optimal is by any means, what I just did. You really just use it as you would use Sarina. And go into the Homelander optimal. That's pretty much it. So yeah, that's it for today. There's not much else to be said about the combo there. It's basically just Sarina. A mid version that's better. That's what it is. Kitana is the more interesting one. The main combo tool is actually this, believe it or not. As good as this move is to keep it safe, it's also insane for combos for this guy. Because you can chain the laser into the lift and extend with the combo. And a jumping attack guarantees a clap, which means more damage. So, what that means is I can go for a shit like this. And that does insane amounts of damage. And I can even extend it more, like with the Mileena and shit. So, yeah, that's how you use the Kitana lift. That's really the way you go around doing this crap with her. So yeah, you can also get this from a full screen projector, by the way. Like, I'm at this distance, max range lift, and I am in their face, I can still get it. Because this one stands for a lot of time. Not exactly full screen, but a bit very close to full screen. Like, this is the max range I can go. I can go like here. Like a stray laser from this range, I can get a conversion. What the fuck? You need to learn the timing. It's a bit tricky, because you have to input it fast, but not fast enough so that the laser stops midway. So yeah, that's it for Kitana basically. And one final thing is you can also, of course, use this for a combo. I don't recommend doing it because it's just not optimal. There's no reason to do it. I haven't found a way to actually make combos do more damage, so it's actually worth it. If you can actually do it, well done, because I didn't find a way to actually get it. In the corner, I suppose you can maybe try and go for something like this, but I'm pretty sure the laser will be more optimal anyway. Oh, that does look like a very good damage, what the fuck? Yeah, that is very high damage, holy shit. But I think if you go for like this, which is something you can also do in the corner, you're probably gonna get more. Yeah, you'll get more. So, by the way, that's how you corner do it. You do it in the corner. It's very straightforward. It's the same as mid-screen, just mid-screen, after a string, you do a laser, normal version, corner you do the close version of the lift. Like you hold back, that's it. So yeah, that's it for Kitana really. And finally we've got Mileena. Mileena, you can use the role as a launcher like with every character, and you can just loop two forward ones together to get the most damage. Or you can do a forward one and then a standing four for max damage. Like this. Or of course there's this option, like going for something like this if you want to. Really, it's not that optimal, it's not that common to be on Mileena, but if you just get a stray Mileena like this. Yeah, a very balanced button by the way, it actually combos. The main thing you do is just going for something like this, really. There's not much else you can do because you already spent gravity on the roll. Maybe you can try and extend it by going for like something like this. That's pretty much it, man. You just go for the standard shit you would do this guy in the air. So yeah, the roll is not really the main thing. The main thing is this. The sides make for very high damage. The sides are really like the shit, honestly. Like that's what they're. They're the shit for the combos with the Mileena disguise because you can still keep this launcher, so you are doing much more damage. So 35. And the main thing you use her for is just in the air. Once you get her in the air, to just loop like this before spending this. It's very straightforward, just everything extends from that move. So I can even do this. Something like this I can do. I can extend the neck choke from that. Like, timing is very tricky, but you can also do that. So Mileena is very straightforward, just the knife's in the air, that's pretty much it. Anyways, she doesn't last for a long time, that's the shortest disguise when it comes to the timer, so you're mostly gonna get her like mid-juggle. So I started my combo, let's say with Kitana. I'm doing the Kitana lift shenanigans, I'm doing a lot of damage. And then I get the knives. And then I can just use them in the end to just get more damage out. So yeah, that's really how you use Mileena. And now just to show you, like I'm gonna put it on random and use them in unison, just to show you an example of how it works. I started with Kitana, it's just what I showed you right now. I start with Mileena, let's say. I get this off. I do whatever combo I'm doing. And I like to finish with this because it's a sliding knockdown. And I keep the corner instead of switching it. And it's a better, it puts me in a better spot compared to this. This one though, this is probably a better spot to be in because you can move him down. And then you actually get a good mix. Like from this, you either go into this, or we land quickly and go into this, which is very hard to react to. Or just loop this, because it actually jails into another time. It doesn't jail, but it's very plus, so the only thing they can do is armor. So yeah, I like to finish with this. Just want to mention that. So, when it's random, I get like Jade, I just do my combo. I stall until I can get Kitana, and then I can just go for whatever I want really. That's really the beautiful thing about this team. It's really combo creativity, you can just do whatever the fuck you want. It really is the way. And very fitting for the character. But you can just do whatever the fuck you want. That's really the main point of this. Just do whatever you want, man. That's how it is with the combos. You just can't put shit on the fly depending on the disguise you're in. And that is why it's so good. So yeah, that's it for the combo game really. And just in the corner, it really is just very easy confirms into laser, which is fantastic. You like go into this. As far as combo game at least goes, I can go into this, into the laser, into the, and then it's just the laser out. Then it's just the laser out if you've got the Kitana started. And I can extend even more after that, even Kitana. Like even in this disguise, I can extend even more. So I go to this and I do this. And keep in mind, I don't spend gravity because he's grounded. I don't spend my gravity at all. So I can still do the same combo I would do, which means this is insanely long combos. And many times our opponent will quit before they're even done. So that's it for the combo game, really. Very high damage. Everything is basically meterless unless you choose to spam meter for some reason. But I would recommend just go meterlessly and keep your bar because you just don't need meter. You really don't. Like, extensions are very easy to get with this team. By the way, this is also a possibility. You can also get that from this one, by the way. You can see it's go ham. You can extend from everything. So that's how you do it. You go around combos. Actually, with Kitana, this guy is grab combos. It is very, very hard. The timing for this is borderline impossible. It's insanely hard. But if you actually get the hang of it, you can actually convert it to this. I'd say it's normally not worth it because it's very hard, and if you drop it, you're risking just fucking up. Because you won't take damage. But if you fly early, like... Oh, wait, hold on a second, I have to try this. Can I punch him like this?
What's the point?
Oh my god, this is so goofy. So yeah, you can get grab combos if you actually... Oh my god, this is so hilarious. So yeah, you can get grab combos too with Kitana disguise. And that's what's supposed to be. Oh, this is so fucking goofy. Oh, and by the way, something I forgot to mention, which is very strong. When you're with Kitana, you can actually get combos from the grab, just like with Janet. And they actually do much more damage. The grab route is really this. That's the best way to go around it. Just like this. And then it's up to your skill how much you can extend this. As long as you have Mileena, you can just extend it as much as you want. So yeah, you can see I can get even more damage than Janet gives you from the grab. Granted, it's much more situational than Janet, but it's always an option. It's very scary. You can just go this to this, or this to this. And that is plus on block. So when you have Kitana, they really need to be careful. A raw hit will just go into this into a full combo. Oh, you can just do something like this. Into this. You know how this works by now. You can just loop this very freely. Because it's... Other than armor, they can't really do anything for after this. So I can just do this as much as I want. Armor and up block. Only that will work there. And I can go with the grab. Or with this, which is plus 4. So that's a very scary situation to be in for the opponent. Yeah, 27% from a grab is ridiculous. That is extremely high. And it's even more damage than Janet gives you. So that is insane. Even though it's situational, Kitana is available a lot of the time because this cameo has such insane cooldowns and the disguises switch very quickly. So let me just briefly talk about neutral with this team. And then set play, which is one of the major factors for this character in general, that I think many people overlook. But Sonic Fox actually talked about this recently, like, he showed it in a video he made, how this character is very similar to Injustice Batgirl, and I'll show that later. So, as for neutral, you can just, as we do every time with this character, is just spam forward force, because this is the best button in the entire game by far. It's unreactable 15 frames, it's a low that reaches very far and it starts combos. From any range, it starts combos, even max range. So it's insanely good. So you can just abuse this and use their cameos to start the combo. From any of them, you can get an optimal variant. Like even a max range forward from this range will jail into the glaive or into a roll. It will connect. So you can just go for a combo like this. Chilling. If I meet Kitana, best case scenario, I can just go for this. But then the route changes a bit because it takes more time to actually get, so I can't get a second Kitana there. Unless I just speed up my route. Or just delay the clap. I'll start with Kitana, goddammit. Oh my fucking god, that's it. What am I doing? Yeah. Let me just show it, goddammit. What am I doing? I can just delay the clap to actually make this easier to land. And then I actually get the disguise change after I did 2 reps of this. And that's the best way to get more damage for me. And then boom, 41% from a low that reaches a shit ton of range and is unreactable. This is the most broken button in the entire game. So just abuse the living shit out of this one in neutral. You can also just unblock, go from this into this again. Another thing you can do is do this, like at max range of this button even. You do this, into this, and then spam a poke. You see, this basically jails unless they armor. They can't really anti-air me there, they just need to armor. And the cool thing about this will actually... You're very slightly minus. You're minus 16 it says, but it's actually not minus 16. Poke mashing after this is actually criminal, how good it is. Basically, what will happen most of the time is... Like, your opponent and you will clash. That's what will happen a lot of the time. If I put him on reversaling with this... You can see I'm plus some of the times, and I'm also neutral other times. So this is a very tricky one. So yeah, the way to think about this is just very simple. You just want to use it as early as possible, that move, to make it safe. So you can just smash a poke on there. And actually maybe even get your opponent in B+. And then you just use it as early as possible, before even go to the full height of the float. The lower you are to the ground when you get them with this, the less minus you are. That's how it works. So yeah, just abuse forward fours. Depending on the disguise, you also get different neutral advantages. If you're with Mileena, you can go for this laser that will cover the ground, and the styles that will cover the air. So you can just do this and go with the styles. And if they jumped, you can maybe even get a combo conversion from that. If I put my opponent on jumping, he jumps. Let's put him on that jump forward. That's much easier. Like, I jump, I have Mileena, and she covers me. And I can even extend combos from this sometimes. Both can hit them. And if just a raw Mileena hits, I can just get a jump in. So Mileena is very good to just have some screen control. You can very easily just establish like control over the screen with this. Because they can't jump really. And you can just throw out this mid projectile, amplify it, does more chip, does more damage, go for this one. Go for like this into roll. That will combo for no apparent reason. So yeah, a lot of value there for Mileena. If you're Jade, main neutral advantage would obviously be glow. If you're glowing, you can get around zoners. You can zone and be much stronger at it by yourself, because when I'm glowing, I'm immune to projectiles. So I can throw projectiles at them and they can throw them on me. And of course just throw out the random glaive, because it's a mid Sarina. That's what it is. So you can do this, and like dash forward Sarina and shit, and then extend to a full combo with the Homelander Chameleon optimals. So yeah, that's really the main neutral value. And of course you can just use it to rush down. Like do this and dash. They can't projectile you, they can't do anything. So I'll just fly, go to the top of the screen, and then throw projectiles, which is hilarious, and they can't do anything about that. They just need to block. And I can also like Kitana it from there, and I try to get in their face. So yeah, that's it for neutral with Jade. And finally Kitana, it's a very good projectile this fan. It's a high, but it's a very good projectile to just throw out randomly. And on hit, it's fantastic, because they are knocked down, and it's very plus on hit. And if you catch them in the air with this, it's actually even better. If I catch them in the air, they're jumping like this. So I can chase them down like with this punch. Not like this. What the fuck? I can chase them down with this move. And the neutral, again, is just throwing this projectile and using the fan to get conversions from the lasers, like this. Or just stay safe. Like, you can go for like this and just fly away. This is unsafe normally, but it's mid, and this is the high, so they might try and duck, because this ducking will beat this and will beat this. So I can just go for this, and then fly. And if they were just neutral ducking, that knee actually gives you combos by using the Mileena, the Kitana there. It's much trickier, but it can give you combos. But even if not, like if they blocked it, I'm normally unsafe, I can just fly away and say no. And I can even fly away and then go for a flight in middle of the way. So they can't even shadow kick me with Johnny or something. So yeah, that's really it for neutral. And finally, I want to mention one final thing for these two. I'm sorry if it takes me a bit of time, there's a lot of tech. Finally, one last thing is reset potential. If you've seen Sonic Fox's recent video, like myself, you'll see he covers like the Batgirl situation with this guy. Because he's got this, which is an unreactable combo starting low, and this, which is an unreactable combo starting overhead. If you like go from ground to flight into this, which is insanely fast. Or even this, it's same speed, and that is safer, really. Because this will whiff a lot of the time. So yeah. The thing is, the way you do it with Janet is just combo into nut punch into the wriststand, and then with the plus frames go dash up into this or into this. With Chameleon it's even stronger, because you don't even need to combo into the nut punch, you just combo into the clap. So what you do is, if you started with Jade, you go into the Jade, you extend your combo as much as you want, end with the clap, and then dash up, lower overhead. I can also go for the overhead there. And it also saves me like one flight if I actually start from this. So I can just go for this again, shit like that. So this mix is ridiculously broken. I used to extend my combo, I go into this, and if they get strong, they're just eating so much damage. You don't think we need to spam bar, by the way, I just did it because why not? So yeah, this is a crazy mix-up, and in the corner it's literally, it should be illegal. You don't even need to dash, and you're so plus, it's so fucking nasty. Because this doesn't combo into this. You can't combo into these two together. So I don't even need to delay like in mid-screen. I just go right away. Either this, or either this. Which is so scary. It's so scary, this. It's really scary. So I do my combo in the corner. I get to the corner, I do whatever combo I want. And even more damage before that, and then I either fly or this. It took bar there, it's a lag. It's a glitch. It's not supposed to take bar. So yeah, I just extend my combo as much as I want, and then finally I finish with the clap after doing a shit ton of damage already. And then either low or overhead. And if you want to, you can actually commit to this. And then if you actually get it, good lord the damage. So this setup potential is ridiculous, and yeah guys, that's really pretty much it. That's everything I want to cover for these two. And that's really the tech with them, and that makes Homelander so broken. Even after the nerf, this guy's top 5 with this team. It is just so crazy. Once you play it, you realize it, especially this. This setup is insane. The reset potential on this. It's so hard, it's unreactable, both of these by the way. You can't react to either of them. And you know what, just to prove it, I'm gonna suffer. I'm gonna be suffering what I just did. I'm gonna put them on doing randomly one of these two options, and you can see how impossible this is to do. To like block. So either this, or this. And now let's put them on randomly going for one of them. And it's hidden, I don't know what he's doing. I blocked low, I was expecting a laser, I blocked low. I blocked over expecting the high. Blocking low, I got him. He does it again. Blocking low, I didn't get him. Blocking overhead, I got him this time. Blocking low this time, I got him. Overhead this time, didn't get him. Both of these are unreactable. I'm trying to react, I can't. I can't react to this. Both of these are too fast. So yeah, this is an insane mix-up, man. It's just a 50-50 guessing game, and if you guess wrong, you're fucking dead. That's pretty much how it is. So I can see why Sonic Fox made the comparison to Batgirl. It's very simple. in Injustice, she would just stand you and then either overhead or low, both unreactable, you have to guess. And if you didn't guess strong, you're fucking dead. And you're hitting a shit ton of damage. Same situation here. And you don't have to do the clap for this. You can also do it after this. And finally, the most important of all of this, Source. Source still exists. It is still a thing. Cool, goofy shit that has no value doing in a real match. It still exists. You can still do whatever the fuck you want, just like you could always at Homelander. So yeah, Source potential is also there. So this really is the perfect team. It gives you everything you could possibly want. If you're actually trying to win, this is the team I would go for. And yeah, I just wanted to cover all the tech because somebody asked me in the comments to do that. So I am covering all the tech I covered everything you can do with these two in this video. And I really hope that helps if you want to pick this guy up. Chameleon is pretty difficult to get used to because she's a cameo that is harder to use in general than some others because of the disguises, but she's not that hard to use by any means. You'll see that by how common she is, and this thing takes some practice, but the moment you actually get the hang of it, it's actually ridiculous how powerful it is. Very easily Homelander's best team, and it's not even remotely close. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is what you need to know to play these two. And I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope it helps you. And let me know if there's anything I didn't cover. If you have questions or anything, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm always available and I'll help you with anything you need. So thank you for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one.